Welcome back to Work the Left Side. It's been a while since I last posted a video. If you're watching this, thank you for still being around, and I will hopefully get stuff out on a weekly basis again starting soon. More guests, more conversations, just talking about wrestling. It's been a crazy 9 months since I last made a last video, and I've actually missed talking about a lot of the stuff that's gone on. So hopefully we'll go back and do some retro stuff over the last 9 months, but this is just a test really for me to upload and for me to get used to sitting in front of the camera again and talking to you all, because it took me a while to kind of find my flow last time, just due to self-confidence, stuff like that. So yeah, it's more of me just testing the water, dipping my toes in, getting used to talking to you, and unfortunately having to look at my own ugly mug whilst I'm recording these. So it's just going to be a short video, probably going to be about 10-15 minutes long. No real agenda, just want to talk about the current state of AEW and Ring of Honor. Obviously TK's brought out Ring of Honor. There's been a few pay-per-views since he's brought them out. Saturday just gone, where Claudio finally got to hold the world title in a promotion. So good on him, and just can't help but sort of fantasy book going forward, thinking about what the future holds for ROH, and is it going to be used for, in my opinion, it could be used as sort of an NXT for AEW. So, I mean, you've already got guys like Garcia and Yuta, plying the trades there as well. Obviously, Yuta being the pure champion, banging match with Garcia at the pay-per-view. And AEW's got plenty of people like that on the roster. They've got Dante Martin, Lee Moriarty. There's people, that they could put Sammy Garcia in there as well if needs be. And just finding that mixture of guys like that, but having your Samoa Joes, your Jay Lethals, your established talent as well. I just think it would work really well. And if they can get a TV deal on a different network, then I can't see why it wouldn't work. It would be their equivalent of NXT for me. Use it to develop, the guys that might not get much TV time, and also then you've got the cross promotional stuff they can do going forward. You've got your 1 year super card, ROH versus AEW, and yeah, to me that's what I would do going forward. But obviously, DK knows what he's doing better than I do. So far, I think a majority of people will say he's done right, he's done a good job. So yeah, I'm interested to see where Ring of Honor goes forward. And AEW is just, for me, I'm sort of biased on it, but I'm a mark for AEW. I think they get a lot more right than they get wrong. It's not perfect, it's far from perfect. No wrestling show is perfect, but it's never going to be. It should be a little bit of something for everyone. There's always going to be stuff that I don't like, other people will like. Fair play, that's awesome. I just think there's a lot less in WWE that I like at the minute. But given that Triple H has now been announced as head of creative or head of talent, I'm hoping in a month or two, give it a bit of time for transition, we will start to see an improvement in WWE, because for me it's become unwatchable. I haven't watched it since after the Rumble. I keep watching daily storylines and stuff just so I can sort of see if it's worth dipping back in or keep watching it, but there's nothing that's grabbing me WWE side. So yeah, hopefully Trips comes in, steadies the boat, and improves the situation. So that's it really. It's just talked about those two things, and also obviously the big thing for me at the minute is what I'm looking forward to is 1PW is back, baby. It's back at the Dome, back at Doncaster. I'm of that age where I got to enjoy 1PW back in the day, first time round. It was legitimately one of the best promotions that I've been to, I've seen so many amazing matches there, seen such amazing talent. Just got to see the triple threat match between Samoa Joe, AJ Styles, and Christopher Daniels in person. That was a banging match. Got to see Petey Williams, got to see Goldust versus Curryman, got to see Pac versus AJ Styles. It's just the talent was immense there. I got to see Bryan Danielson versus Lance Storm. It was just, it was unreal, the amount of talent they got in there. I think maybe last time, obviously, they went a bit OTT with the imports, and they kind of obviously spent a bit more money than they should have done. But this time around, looking at the opening card, looking at the opening show, it seems like they've got a very good balance. There's a big focus on the UK guys, but I think it helps now that the UK talent is so established, and they weren't really there last time round. There's probably a handful of British guys that you could use that had any sort of name value at that point. Whereas now we've literally, we've got dozens upon dozens of amazing, great wrestlers. So there's not the need to have as many big names come over. Hopefully, we get a few over continuously. We've got RVD, Ruby Soho, Nick Aldis, obviously Doug Williams is a homegrown talent, but you've got him and Aldis reforming the UK invasion from the TNA days. It looks awesome. I'm thoroughly pumped for it, and I just think it's going to be a very, very good show. So if you're watching this and you haven't bought your tickets yet, I'd definitely advise Google 1PW, head to the site, buy the tickets. You won't regret it. It's going to be an absolute banging match. Well, going to be banging matches, I should say, and hopefully it's the first of many shows, and they continue to grow this time. And I'm looking forward to see who else they do get over. Like I say, we've just got to find that balance. So, but yeah, man, it's a good time. I'm just thinking wrestling in general, it's an exciting time. We had Forbidden Door a couple of months ago. Again, being the AEW fan that I am, thoroughly enjoyed it, and hopefully, it's going to be a continuous thing. We've got the Ring of Honor now, we've got AEW, and I just think everybody's Impact's doesn't get enough credit as well. If you're not watching Impact, just YouTube it and see what they're doing on there, because it's just legitimately an amazing time to be a wrestling fan. And if Trips can do what he did with NXT on the main roster, there's not going to be enough hours in the week. My brain's literally going to explode from just watching wrestling. And that's it. So fingers crossed, all is good. So if you're still watching and you've gotten this far, thank you. If you've got any ideas or thoughts for what you want to see on future episodes, let me know. Put in the comments. Hit us up on Twitter at WTLS420, and come say hi. I'm trying to rebuild the brand as it is, so any help would also be awesome. If you want to give a shout out, share this video, like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and just get people talking again. And we will hopefully keep getting better, bigger and better as we go forward. Mr. Ryan Palmer's obviously going to be back. I'm going to try and speak to a couple of the previous guests that we had as well and get them back on. I'd love to do something comic book related with Shady as well, because I did have an idea before we kind of hit a wall last time to do a big wrestling comic book sort of episode, just to discuss how it all kind of comes about and sort of the comparison between the two. I know a lot of wrestling fans are massive comic book fans. I know a lot of the wrestlers are massive comic book fans, and I can't help feel they got into wrestling because that superhero, to be a larger than life kind of character. So I think it's definitely something there to be talked about. And hell, if we just do an episode where we talk about comic books or MCU films or shitty DC films for an hour, I'm going to be happy. So yeah, Shady's a guy I definitely want to look into getting back on. I was making my way around the northeast as well at one point, so there's a couple more guys up there that I would love to talk to. So just keep watching. Sorry, this is a bit of a hit and miss video. It's just more for my benefit. I just want to get used to sitting here and having to look at myself whilst I'm talking, and I'm just getting used to it again, because it's definitely a confidence thing which I don't have, and I kind of got over that last time after sort of 6-7 months of just doing it weekly. So after 9 months away, I'm breaking myself back in. So unfortunately, you guys are gonna have to sit there and suffer through that until I get the charisma back, until I get the confidence back, until I can kind of look up from under my cap and actually sort of look at myself and bask in my glory, as Mr. Lee would say. So I am right. Okay, for this episode, just so it's not a total waste of your time, trying to engage in this conversation. Who are going to be the next champions in WWE or AEW? So who's going to beat Wardlow for the TNT title? Who's going to beat CM Punk for the world title? Will Moxley beat Punk and merge them, or will Punk beat Moxley? But who comes after Moxley and Punk for the world title? Who's finally going to beat Roman Reigns? Will he lose the belt before Mania next year? Will he keep it until Mania and fight The Rock? And then will it be somebody after The Rock that, beats Reigns? Stuff like that. Let's just have a bit of a chit chat in the comments, or hit me up on Twitter with your answers, and we'll see. We'll do some fantasy booking. We'll see what's what, because in all honesty, that's one of the best things about wrestling, is just being able to fantasy book stuff. What would you want to see? What do you want to, what do you want to happen? Who do you want to see smash through the mid card into the main event? How would it happen? How should it happen? So I'll leave you with that. You think about that. Leave it in the comments. Just come say hi. We're on Facebook as well. We've got a page. Just work the left side. Find us on there. Come say hi. And let's restart the journey together. So I will say thank you and apologise if you've actually sat through all of this. It's appreciated. And don't forget to hit like. So I will see you very, very soon.